Can you hear me? I don't know what happened, to be honest.
Yes.
I don't know what happened.
The network.
I don't know what happened. System was just loading. I hope someone can hear me.
I can hear you. There are 4 participants here. Can you hear me?
Can anyone hear me?
I can
someone
hear
should
you,
hear me.
Mr. Uche.
Okay, it's probably me
I
that.
can hear you.
Okay. Can someone hear me?
Yes. Mr. Uche. Hello.
I don't know why I can't hear you.
We can hear you.
Hello,
we can hear you clearly.
I'm trying to.
Sure, mute.
Try to disconnect your headset and reconnect it back. Your headset.
Someone said we hear you. Yeah, we see your screen, but I can't hear you guys, to be honest. Someone was asking me something on Euro. Yeah, I don't know what
Disconnect
happened.
and
It could be from maybe the Zoom company or don't know. So on Euro, even if you didn't get now, when you get to this point, it will most likely going to reverse back. Someone was, let me check, someone asked a question. How then, how the trade went for me? What Osinachi said for me. So do you want to trade this now? So probably check your message. It's not really the way I can understand it. Yeah. So I was saying something. Okay, I remember what I wanted to tell you. I was trying to explain to you why you prepare a message. Let me be explaining why this market. Those of us who are new, I was talking about non-farm payroll, which come out today. So you could see that it is better than what was expecting or what was expected. So look at the figure they were expecting here was 191,000 jobs, and it came out to be 206. Though it's a bit lower than what came out last month of 218,000. So now this at the same time we had their unemployment rate, which added a bit 0.1%, because the previous one was 4%. They were expecting the same 4%, but additional 1% was added. So what came out today is 4.1% unemployment rate. As you can see, it somehow goes together with this figure, because of last month was 218, and there was a small deficit from this month on, which is 206. And probably that's why the unemployment rate now climbed with 1%. We open a sell position, but the price bullish and hit stop. How? I wanted you to show me your trade. That was why I was asking you to show me your parameters so that I'll be able to see what you're putting on. Yeah. And then when you hit the SL, which does not mean that we should not counter the trade. So we can, if you can share your screen with me, I'll be able to check the possible outcome, because of this trade may not gain today, but you are actually on a wrong or on a right analysis based on the fundamentals that's released. Let me check it on 4 hours.
If you're ready, I can share my screen when you're ready.
Who's at you, right?
Yeah, Osinachi.
Osinachi, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you can share your screen now.
Mr. Uche, the non-farm
Yeah.
payroll, how long does the effect last? As in,
Eh,
from
it
experience,
can,
how long?
when you come out on Friday, it can happen, it can be on the market for more than 5 days.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Are you not the one that shared this thing with me now? Osinachi?
Hello.
Yeah, I think you shared this thing with me now.
Yeah, and we just placed a trade now.
Maybe it could be it's on daily. Can you put it on 4 hours? Let me just see what happened, or on 1 hour. Let me see, just see what happened. 1 hour now. Yeah. Okay, okay. Go back to daily chart. The market will drop. Sell it again.
Oh, okay. At what price?
Put your stop loss 50 pips.
Okay.
Then put a take profit 200.
Okay.
Your volume.
1.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I sell?
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. Can I stop sharing now?
Yeah, yeah. I can claim my screen. My screen.
Okay.
So, please, why did you advise him for you to enter 2 entries? Is it because the market is gaining?
Yeah. No, because the other one has closed. So, and yes, and the analysis is still valid. So we don't need to
Okay.
like change it. Probably it was
Oh,
because of the risk reward I set,
yeah, it
or,
was too
or or maybe the spread from liquidities.
okay.
So you were telling me something about Euro US. I can remember. You said if I check it, I should check it whether that is not dropping yet.
Sorry, Mr.
Yes,
Uche, sorry to cut you.
it's not.
Okay.
You were telling her something. You were telling her something on why the trades like went against me. So I'm trying to journal it.
Okay, I think it could be because of spread, because of, the market is very, very volatile. Other suddenly
Yeah.
the spread was widened because it shouldn't have quickly closed like that. It could be because of
Okay.
spread. Yeah. So I'm checking the impact of this NFP now on a short time frame. This is 1 hour, and I'm on euro. I'm trying to observe something.
Yeah.
1 hour. Okay,
It went back.
it dropped and went back. Then on daily. See, there are things I'm considering here. If you check my arrows, you see this my arrow now is what I'm considering more. Apart from the non-farm payroll, is good to selling here. Don't close it. So rather, we have to have to sell, but on different price. Don't close it. Yeah, so we are not in a wrong market, to be honest. But there's no reason to buy unless if you want to tell me. The only reason now I can say for buying is that there's no reversal, maybe like candlestick for reversal. But talking about support and resistance is currently on a support, and it's also may not get to the second support. Sorry, it's currently at a resistant level, and may also not get to that. Yes, may also not get to the other resistance. And again, there is a news.
And the RSI of 75.
Okay.
The market has gone up over 75.
Okay. Yes, okay. You're also kind of observing that RSI and Bolinga are the same. If you check RSI here, Bolinga is over 80. So I wouldn't support you to keep buying. It definitely to retrace. Definitely, that's certain. Just a matter of time. Definitely to retrace. Yeah. So set up your stop loss and this thing, and take profit appropriately, so that you'll be able to make profit. Now, let me show you guys something. What I was. I'm also open for questions, so case, but I'm trying to show you something that is very much important. If you understand this, it will help.
Please, I have a question concerning that Euro USD.
Okay.
Where should I put my stop loss?
Your stop loss, we put stop loss. Who's asking me the question?
Femi.
What is
should it be at that resistance?
Yes, toward that resistance, you can put a stop loss toward that resistance.
My entry is at 1.08341.
I like to get stop loss based on price value. 1.08341. So you can put your stop loss. We are using 1:3 for now. So if you goes up 50 pips,
okay,
you put your stop loss there. Which that 50 pips now would be towards this around almost like towards the resistance point. Then yes, it towards the resistance point. Then
that'll be 391.
But there's one thing about this stop loss for those of us that does money management trading. Sometimes if market moves towards that resistance point, it's also, if you don't want to close this at loss, remember it has given you a chance to sell more. Sometimes we can increase the second volume to sell again there. Do you understand?
Take that again.
On money management level, when we use the first small volume, place a sell. That's our first sell. And the market shoot up, going towards the second resistance. Sometimes instead of us to close the first sell, we use another bigger volume to place another sell there, because it will definitely come out. So the second sell now will be gaining more, coming down, while the first sell will be reducing.
Yes.
Yeah, so and that's also one thing. Sometimes me personally, I don't like to close it at loss, but the other advantage is that I have more money, or rather I increase my volume to place another one. So I'm expecting to gain the second one, while the other one will be losing. By the time the second one goes half, I've already recovered because the profit will give me maybe double of what was losing. Exactly. I've already recovered more, may even gains more, then I close all of them. That's how to recover losses. It's easier. It's a very easy thing. But it can be easy for you if your volume is too high. Let's say the first volume is too high. So before you place another one, you now expose the account to more risk.
Yeah. I think that's the challenge I am having. I was so sure that market was a bearish market. So I just entered my usual comfortable lot, only for it to reverse. I didn't have enough margin to counter it. I would have, but I just had to leave it.
That statement is wrong. We don't use the word sure in the market.
No,
We
I
rather use the
mean,
word I
from the
think.
analysis, okay,
Yes,
you know,
just use the word I
when you
think.
said something that we should, the market was going to reverse on Euro USD. So I saw it reversing. I now entered the sell, only for it to go back up.
We see on a reversal market, there are laws we look out for on any reversal market. So if those laws have not been met, we will assume that it will go more up. For example, let me give you an example now on another platform. On another platform, let me give you an example. Let me
on
use
that,
sorry?
On that Euro USD, can you check, can you switch to H4 if there's any reversal pattern there so that we'll know whether that resistance is respecting the sell?
No, you see, one thing is this. You see, one thing about this market we place now, we are not placing it now to gain it immediately.
Okay.
So we have to give it some time. Is it H4 or H1, right?
H4, 4 hours.
4 hours. Which is this one?
I'm coming, sir.
No, leave it.
Okay.
Leave it. Don't place a trade and close it.
No, I'm not closing it. There's no reversal pattern on the candlestick.
There's none, but the market is formed like what is called hectic candle. It just came down, go up, but it has not closed yet.
Okay.
That was similar thing that happened on Canada last week. It just came down and went up at the same time. But we still finally gain, the market still finally came down after some couple of days. So now, if you're looking at for long-term projection, so if it didn't tumble here, it will not go to this point and tumble.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yes. I wanted to show you something. I want to see something. Okay, I wanted to show you something on that that risk reward. I was trying to show you, like for example, here has formed that what I'm trying to tell you. If you check on commodity, there are a lot of indication of rising, but we are still trying to be very careful if keep buying it. So now what we are doing these days is that we are putting a closer stop loss. So in case the market, yes, we are not putting, because it can be very more dangerous if this market is to fall from this price while you're selling. It can take a lot of time to rise, because market can easily fall and takes time to rise. So for you to rise back, it can be weeks. But if you are selling, the market can use 2 or 3 days to fall. Even though maybe it's been rising for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, only 2 days is enough for you to fall down to whatever thing that it has bought. So because of that, now since there are a lot of strong fundamentals we are seeing this week and one coming up next week, so we are following it up now on a lower risk capacity. When we place a buy, we put our stop loss on a lower level, and you know what I mean. So here on euro, it has not really formed like that. But when we put our stop loss here and we have more money, we can place another buy, sorry, another sell within this point.
Yeah.
We can place another this thing. But don't panic on it. You will definitely make profit from it. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, so are you suggesting that I shift my stop loss on the crude oil from 85.3 upward? Or I should just leave it like that?
From 85.3. Let me check.
You
You
know,
said 85.3?
Yes, that's where my stop loss is.
Okay, yeah. What did you have any take profit for you?
Yes.
It,
Okay, no.
profit,
You didn't set a profit. You just said stop loss should be 5.3. We entered at
yes.
6.2.
Okay, that means we put it on 100 pips. This thing. But I thought are you on profit now?
Yes, I'm on profit.
Yeah. If you want to use that analysis to shift it, there's one thing I need to discuss with all of you that are trading live. To discuss your risk appetite. It will help to trade according to that risk appetite. Do you understand? Me,
Okay.
as a trader, I like to sell more than buy.
To sell more than buy. Okay.
Yeah, because market can easily crash than to rise. Don't.
Okay.
Mr. Uche,
Yeah.
please take it slowly. So now when you say something, I'm unable to pick it or assimilate it, and you have gone to another one. Please take it easy. Sell and buy. Before I finish thinking that one you said, you have gone to other one.
Okay. Me personally, I like to sell more than to buy. Because of in the reality, it's easier for any market to drop than to rise. So a market takes a lot of power to rise, and it does not take anything. Does not take anything to sell. Do you understand? Now, even if you come to exchange, for example, if you have your time, you may write to any exchange for you just want to come for educational purpose, like excursion, to come and see how they are trading. So that all of them, the big dealers, doesn't hesitate to sell. You don't know, but when they want to buy, they will analyze, and start buying. Once there's anything fair, immediately they will trigger sell-off. And that is the mindset of many people globally. In anything, it's easier for anything to fall than to rise. So that's why any analysis that supports sell, I doesn't joke with it easily. Do you understand? I don't joke with it. Anything can happen. One that's any disagreement in anything, before you know it, the price of that asset will fall. And when it's falling, it may fall beyond what they're expecting because almost everybody wants to sell. And nobody will know, okay, can I stay? Can I not stay? So psychologically, I prefer selling, and I've discovered that it works faster for me to make quick profit when I'm selling than to buy. But look at one thing. It can be frustrating sometimes in case of not being able to wait. The market can be buying. 5 days is being buying. 6 days is being buying. Do you understand? But anytime you want to sell, it can sell within 2 or 3 days. Just sell. For example, okay, let's use kind of an empirical discovery now. Look at the US. What happened here? Look at see, it's just a draw line. You don't understand? You see how this thing just drop. How many days? 1, 2, 3. Just 3 days. But now look at how many days it has taken to go back to that price. If you can't do candlestick, you will be able to know how many days it has taken to go back there. Then after going back there, now look at drop. Again, how many days? 1, let's say 2 or 3. If you can't do candlestick, only this one drop again. Now it's also dragging it back again. How many days? Check every market. You see that to sell off, no, they're hard. But the buy always. Sorry?
Please do this thing you did now, GPP, please. Can you do this drop?
Yeah. I will show you.
For 4 days, it has.
Yeah, this one has been buying. But you see, the case of the £10 now, even as he bought here, it just only used 2 days to fall. Why I'm afraid of this pair is because of it has a long time buying history. So now it's going back to where it came down from. It may still fall again. It may fall to 1.2. That's why last 3 weeks we emphasize on careful selling JBP. But now, even if you want to sell it now, it's good to sell it at this. If you are selling GBP at this price, you are at a more safer risk than when you are selling it here. Yeah. Selling at 1.28 or 1.29, which is the highest price for the year, is good.
Okay.
Yeah, but take note that it has capacity to rise more this year. This year it may close at, okay, this is second half of the year. It may end up closing at a higher price against dollar. That's the truth. Unless probably they haven't change of government now. If they have new prime minister and they start changing the economic policy, maybe it can be affected. But on a long-term projection, Britain pound has been very strong this year. Anybody who is selling it probably is not making profit, unless they started making profit at this price. People who started selling it maybe at 1.2, I can tell you they're not on profit. It has moved close at loss.
I saw that 1.26908 is just going up.
No. If you are so there and it has not cut at loss and you have more money, target 1.28, 1.29 as this one.
Okay.
I avoid selling Britain pound on a low price because of market observation. When you check it on a long-term projection from the chart, you can see where it's going, that this thing has been up and it may not easily reverse as quick as possible. It will not easily reverse as quick as possible. But you see, Euro USD is not like Britain pound. As you can see, the market differs. The strength of sell is strong than compared to the strength of buy. It's the same thing with there's a market like that we saw last week. Is it Canadian JPY? It's been going up since this year. It's been going up since this year, yeah. So all this kind of market has been a long time. Believe me, you have chance of getting this Euro USD. High chance of getting it. Don't joke with the sell. It can drop at any time. My concern is having less risk management and maintain a good margin. Just relax and leave it. You will make profit. Any little drop, you will cash out. Any little drop, you will definitely cash out. Then avoid over trading, like trading multiple multiple currencies. Then it will help. Let me know if there's any question. Any question here?
Hello, please. I want you to go back to the NFP report. How you're able to interpret sell from it, so that in case of any time. This is the first time I'm trading NFP.
Okay. Okay. You can see the distance now, right? Okay. Let me begin to explain something to you.
It's not showing.
Okay, yeah, it's loading here. Before 230,000 job, 216,000 job, or 206,000 job was released, which is bigger than the analyst expectation. Now, it's a positive news on dollar. It means that dollar is most likely going against trend, against euro, or not just against euro, against any other currency that is being paid with. Another negative news on them that's a little bit different is that their unemployment rate increased with 0.1%, because from 4.0 to 4.1, there's a little bit slightly increase. So because of that now, if dollar is strong, it will look for another currency that is weak to trade against it. My system is loading. We'll look for another currency that is if that is weak to trade against it, and or another currency that's a bit volatile that can easily come down in line with what is happening in dollar. That's why we check Canadian US dollar. Canada is very much low, and the Australian USD has gone very much high, almost like above the resistance point. Since there's a new supporting dollar now, if you sell Australian USD, you have chance of, and you're already selling against Australia, and it will be in support or in line with this news, because dollar is a put currency or the counter currency. But if you click a buy on it, you're already trading against the news on dollar. So if by any chance this news work effectively in support of dollar, you'll be losing money. Do you understand?
Please, how do you determine a weak currency so that you can pay it properly, so you don't go and put a currency that is so strong? Do you look at the charts or how?
No, I can easily check it from the market watch. On market watch, I will see the percentage of falling. Like if I go to market watch, I will be looking at for the currency that has paired with dollar. Then I will not be checking their percentage. For example, if I check that maybe USD/JPY is on negative, then I would definitely know that JPY is dominating dollar. But if it's on positive, I will know that dollar is dominating it. Then another way of noticing that weak currency is on the app. That independent app will show you concerning a currency index strength. So that index strength can like separate weak currency and strong currency. Then I can go in there and pick anyone that's extremely weak and search for it on the market watch and bring it out on the platform and trade. For example, I hope you can see my screen now, Femi.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it.
So you see that 206,000 jobs is released. So and it was released in favor of dollar. It shows it's more than what we expected. For example, when you click here, they said
the 206 is less than the 218 we had before.
Yes, but when you go here,
would that be the reason why we had a very weak effect on the market?
It may be, but that one does not necessarily mean weak effect. That's how this market works. As you play this trade now, you may come back on Monday or Tuesday, see that it has crashed. Because the market force will not come in at the same time. Employment rate can have a long-term effect in the market. Like look at it, they say actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Actual, which is here, then this is forecast. If actual is greater, they say it's good for currency. Yes, we can also compare with this one to some extent, but the difference is not really much. Then when you come to the platform, they're using Euro USD, for example. My platform is trying to load. I don't using Euro USD, for example, you will see that Euro USD is heading towards resistance point, and there's this news that's supporting dollar. So it can be ideally to place a sell against euro.
Okay.
Yes. Even euro retail sell, even today dropped. It dropped with 0.1% from 0.2% on euro. So euro even had a bad news by 11 o'clock today. The retail sell, the monthly retail sell dropped today. And okay, the trade balance on the French also dropped by 8%. Why they were expecting 7.2%. Okay, 7.2 billion. Then their industrial production on French too also dropped by -2, or why they're expecting 0.6. Do you understand? On today's news on Euro, all of their news is not really in their favor.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see what I'm seeing. Kind of, it dropped. Well, it's the only news that's positive today. The only news that's positive today on Euro USD is the one on dollar, which is the non-farm payroll, and then too on Canada, their unemployment change is now 1.4. They were expecting 27,000. That means Canada is on a bad market, bad news. Look at it on Canada here. They were expecting 27,000 against the one that was released last month, which is 26,000. The unemployment change is changed in employment. So now, why they now got -1.4. It means that it has even gone negative.
Okay.
Then their unemployment rate, the rate of unemployed even went up. Of course, it had to go up to 6.4%. So it's also bad for Canada. While dollar has one strong news, and they have hourly minimum earning. Okay, it didn't change. Okay, yeah, it didn't change based on what they were expecting. They were expecting 0.3%.
So for a currency like USD card,
yeah,
USD card to buy.
Yeah, it's good to buy.
Okay,
Again, too, it's also on support zone.
Okay, thank you.
It's also on support zone, and I think Euro is stronger than Canada this year, this month. So I will check Euro card and see how it is, because if Canada goes weak, Euro is stronger than Canada. I think pound is also stronger than Canada, like Canada pound. Remember what I used to tell you: trading weak currency against a strong one. So if you see a news, you look for cheaper currency that is not too strong on that currency. Do you understand? And against it.
Yes.
So I will check the 10 pound to see their impact on Canada. So which I believe it could be stronger than Canada. Then we can trade the 10 pound against Canada. You have chance of making profit. Then what we used to check is not just the news. We now check the price point. Is the price low? Do you understand? Is the price on support? Do you understand? So those other things is what we check. Yeah, if the price, like now, check Canada now. Canada is extremely at the support zone of USD Canada. And they have unemployment change that is weak, and they have unemployment rate that is low. You have chance of getting Canada in coming days.
Yeah.
You have chance of getting Canada in coming days. Unless there's something that can be better than unemployment that will happen to Canada, that will make it to rise. I want to show you on my chart, but it's delaying me. Let me show you if I can move to another chart.
So I want to ask again, as you are checking for what you want to post. For crude oil now, whenever USD is strong, what will happen? What is going to happen to crude oil?
Strong dollar is not good for oil all the time, depending on the price. If the price is too how do I put it? If the price is too high, then it will be bad for oil, because it could cause inflation. So lower oil price is good for many oil companies.
Yeah. The last thing I heard was support zone of Canada. I think it was hanging over here. Okay. You were saying something about support zone, and we should not rely only on the news. We should check the support zone of the currency.
Yes. Did you hear about my report on Canada concerning unemployment rate and unemployment
Yes. Yes, I heard those. Even though you analyzed it fast,
but
I
no,
don't
don't
think
worry.
I will.
This is recorded.
Analysis.
It's recorded on your
Okay.
free time. You can play that those areas that you didn't hear very quick. More time, like as much time as possible. I'm changing platform to another platform. Just give me some time. Platform, then I'll show you. Canada is on support zone. Do you understand? It's on support zone, and where is it here? US, Canada. And so today, their unemployment rate came to minus. No, it's high, added. Then the unemployment change came down. Do you understand?
Yes.
So now, and the United States dollar, which is the US itself, has a very good news that their unemployment change is high. And now, using that analysis now, you could trade dollar against against Canada. Two laws now we are using now to buy that Canada is that the price itself is also at support zone. Let me show you. It has opened. In fact, it's even going up. Yeah, it has gone up since more than that time. I said it earlier when we started.
Oh, the US, Canada.
Yeah. It has, immediately that news came out, I included Canada. Canada is good to buy.
Okay, no,
I know it must not read all of them, but I don't have to give it out. But depending on the one you were able to trade, because I just identified them. Let me now look at it. Look at US, Canada. So here now is a zone. I'm sorry, I'm using MT5. I don't really like to analyze market with it. It disturbs me. So, but be careful and just follow me using some of this. You see here now? Here now? You see here now? It's a support zone. So the market was just here. It was here. Okay. So I said it's good to buy it because Canada is having a bad news and dollar is having a good news. And again, their market is at the support zone. This is a demand zone. It's not just a support. So it has already gone up a bit to like a very good minimum. There. Now we analyze on euro. Okay, on Britain pound, we talk about Britain pound and Canada. Since there's a bad news in Canada, we can check their news, try to know JBP US, JBP Canada. Let me bring it out. It's cross currency. Sorry.
To cut you short, the trade is completed. I made profit.
Oh, congratulations. Which trade is that?
So I have the 200 Australian dollar, US dollar.
Oh, you made 200 from it now, right?
Yeah, the 200. Yeah, I just made
it. Congratulations. That is the who else was trading it? Sorry, let me not digress. It's Miss Antonia. I'm bringing this analysis on Canada. JBP card is. I can't bring it. I can't find it here. JBP cards. I want us to get something clear on it. JBP card. Okay, I've seen it. JBP card. JBP card, open chat. So now you see that we traded 1:4, 1:3, right? That is Osinachi, right? So now this is Britain pound card. Look at it. It's seriously up. Do you know why? Britain pound is so strong, and Canada is on the bad news, so it has also gone up. Because you have to look for another currency that is stronger than Canada to trade it. You see what I'm saying now? So probably let me know when it started going up, whether it is this time the news was released. Yeah, it's this time that it started going up. Immediately time the news was released, it has gone up because the unemployment rate is against Canada, and their unemployment and their unemployment rate and unemployment, which one? Two news came from Canada. Unemployment rate is down, and employment rate is also down. No, it's high. Employment rate is high. I'm confusing myself. Unemployment rate is high, and the employment rate is down. So now Britain pound now is dominating Canada. Do you understand now? Because of that, I do not give analysis on it because it's not on my chart. So I give analysis on USD card to buy it. So even now it is still valid. So you can still buy this currency and make profit, but not that you're gonna close it today. You have to leave it next week. Definitely, it has not formed any reversal. I wish somebody bought it immediately here. The person will be on a serious profit by now. Although we did not analyze it early, to be honest. So I don't know if I've answered your question on this, Miss Antonia and Femi, concerning application of them.
Yeah. But we shouldn't do it alone now, right? It's not something we should do on our.
Sorry?
I say it's not something we should do on our own, like applying the understanding from here. Checking the news and applying and selling or buying.
No, what we're teaching you so that you can be able to start doing it by yourself, small. Okay. It will help you. Sometimes you just make a try. If when you watch our video over and over, try to make a try to know whether you can identify those things. So if you check me now, before I open this chat, I already know in my mind that it will be going up because of since Britain pound is strong and Canada is weak, possibly their market will go up. And as we open it, it's now up. Yeah. But take note of that Australia. Okay, this guy has cashed out. Oh, you see what happened? So that means there's a sharp drop on Australia as we're talking. So it has a sharp drop. So Osinachi, why you lost that money? When we placed the first buy, it went up. Then we have to play. So when we placed the first sell, it went up to this point, a very sharp rise, then drop again. That is 1:3.
Yeah, 1:3, while the second one was 1:4.
Okay, 1:4. Yeah, so you double it and make more money from what you have lost.
Yeah, total recovery and over.
Over. That's risk management, and that's also what is called precise trading. You need to know what you're trading at all time. But if you place multiple trades, it may run out of calculation. You may not even know what is happening again because your emotion will play into it. Do you understand? So sometimes you may place only 2 trades. It will help you to be calculative. Then you know when you're losing and when you're gaining. It's very important than for you to just be trading. Because there's one thing about this business, conflict of interest matters a lot. So many of us, what we want is profit because we are traders. But brokers don't care about your profit. What they care is about their spread and their commission. The more you trade often, the more you give them more commission. The more they charge you more spread. At the end of the day, you know you're making profit because they don't care whether you lose or gain. The liquidity providers are more concerned about your loss. Because the more you lose, the more they gain. Because they are the one providing liquidity. They understand? The more you lose, the more they gain. But you now, you are concerned about your loss because if you lose money, you won't be able to make your own profit. You only want to gain your trade. So on that note, you'll be able to be targeting trade that will give you profit because that's what you're looking for. Why a broker wants to be trading every day? The reason is that you want to make more commission. Why you want profit? Now, also that money now you have made 200 now. A broker may have gained maybe $7. I don't know how they spread, or $8. That's commission. Why you have made 200? You have made 200 from the liquidity. Liquidity, you have made 200 from the liquidity. Okay. So they have to pay you the profit. Do you understand that you have gained from them?
Yes.
Yeah, but now if it losses at loss, they have gained from you.
Okay, okay.
Mr. Uche, I noticed you use one lot size. One lot size for Mr. Osinachi. Is it because of his balance? I don't know. I didn't see that.
One balance play rule, and he consented to it. I wanted to use 0.20 cents. He said no, he doesn't care if you want to use 0.1.
Yeah, okay.
And then now, that's also why when you want to play second trade, I say no, don't play second trade. Because if you use second trade again, that would be like $2, which is higher. Yes. Yeah. I didn't want it to play second trade. Imagine if you play second trade and it closed at that first loss, you'll be having like minus almost $80, and you know what I mean. So when you're placing high risk trading, I mean you're increasing your risk, make sure your stop loss is closer.
Okay.
Yes,
So if it goes against you, are out quickly.
But sir, I think an observation. I think the other trade, why the trade closed earlier against me was because of the stop loss.
Yeah, it was closer. And why I say closer was because the volume was high. If it was on cent, I will ask you to move it, because even if you go against you 100 people, if you have like 20 cents, so the $20 for a loss, which is easy. But imagine when it's on one lot, it goes against you now 100. If you have a minus $100, and remember that's almost 10%, and you're learning, you may start panicking.
Yes.
Do you understand?
You just said something that I've been wanting to hear. If you place if you use a high lot, you must make your stop loss very close.
Yeah, very close.
So it doesn't go against you too much, and you can go out quickly.
And again, too, if you
be using your risk to reward, right?
Yes, risk reward. Yeah, this is not money management. It's risk reward ratio we play against. Money management, some of them can widen their stop loss, leave it for a long time. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Then it's also another way when you hear that big boys are cashing out within 1 hour, 2 hours. This is also the same way. Sometimes they will just analyze one market as good, use big volume, trade them within 1 day or 2 days. You see that the person has made such amount of profit. The people will shout, wow. Yeah, they play high risk game, but not like unnecessary ways. They calculate it properly. Me too, sometimes I used to do it. If I see good analysis, I mean, increase my volume, but reduce my risk. Yeah, increase my volume. I just hedge it so that if you didn't go against what we have analyzed, it's a problem. Another thing I want to say is also when you are trading at a higher price, or when you are buying at a higher price, you know what I mean. So you put your stop loss very closer, because it can be dangerous if the market started dropping at that point. It may be difficult for you to win back again. Then when you're selling at a lower price, also put your stop loss closer. Yeah, if you're selling at a lower price, I mean extremely low price, you can put your stop loss very much closer, so that in case the market did not go as expected, you will just like leave the market as quick as possible. Even if you program AI, you can program your AI to act according to those areas. There are high risk trading AI, but sort of high volume trading AI, but their risk is small. So it can trade two or three times loss, but the time it will gain, it will cover everything.
You have not said this. I give you kudos for this. You have not mentioned this one before. And this was working against you.
It happens. This training is versatile. It's more, the more you are doing it, the more you keep, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's why it's encourage people to learn for a long time. There are many things that will not be completed in a short period of time. So that's how it is. Like some of the AI, even if I program them based on different types of risk, like tolerance, so that they'll be acting accordingly. We should be making profit by now, because Australia is still dropping. Let me check Euro USD. What else I said? Euro USD started dropping, so you should be making profit as well.
Let me check.
She's making profit. That means Britain pound will also be dropping, although we didn't sell it. Okay, yeah, it has dropped, but now take something into observation. Britain pound is dropping, but check the volume. It's not as big. It's not that the volume of drop is not as we are having it on euro. You see that euro is having yes. That's true that euro is a little bit weaker to dollar than pound is to dollar. Do you understand? Then JPP USD JPY should be rising. This is that market I told you. See, it's been up for a long time, the whole year.
What is
never that? USD JPY. Since this has been up, never you analyze any sell. I don't know what's happening in Japanese, but the market has been up since this year. Has been up since this year. So I don't trade, so I don't know much about the economy, but the market has been seriously up since this year. Then that means USD Canada should be rising. If I check Canada now, it should be rising more. And that's it. I'm sure all of us should be on profit today. Those of us who are there. Now, this is 3 o'clock. I think we have to go now. Do you have any question?
Mr. Uche, please, just to clarify, you said a lot of things, and if I have to wait to play back, it may be late. So for me, I didn't make any trade today because I'm trying to recover from the ones I placed before. It's unfortunate. So I don't know when do you think I can do this? Can I still do it on Monday, this analysis, or I should send a confirmation to confirm whether it's still valid?
If that is the case, you just have to know whether it's valid by us on Monday. Yeah, but you can also confirm it by yourself. We check some things to validate analysis. If that thing has broken maybe one particular trading rules, probably the market keep coming down to support. We won't ask you to buy it again, to sell it again, because it may go up. But if it has not formed any form of reversal, we may ask you to continue on it. Yeah, and that's just how it is. I don't know, and again too, maybe if something on your own, we can have a session, you share your screen with us, like those thread. So we'll be able to check some other things, try to know the possibility of countering some of them. Then when you counter it, then you come out of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So seeing the screen on the thread, it can help to make further analysis.
Hope you'll be available.
Yeah, I'm available. Once I'm booked for something, I will put it, but I'm not available on random. That is, to be honest with you, I'm only available on schedules. If it's not scheduled, it could be difficult. But if it's scheduled, I'll be available. I think that's all for now. In case any of you want to trade more or want further clarification, you can let us know. Some of us here are new. It may be like
Coach.
Okay.
During while I was trading demo, so I used mostly buy stop and buy stop limits. Okay, so I don't know. You've not mentioned it during the course of this training, so I don't know if you could throw more light on it.
Your training is just 1 week, not even 1 week. Let's say 3 days you started. So that one is something we teach you on the different types of orders, how to make execution. Personally, I don't really teach them much to my own class because I don't use it. It's easier for me to teach what I use. So what I'm talking about is pending order. Putting your orders at pending. So that when you get there, it's trigger. Yes. So I can show you to you maybe by next week. If you repeat how to buy and sell again, I can inform you about pending order. But I don't really teach it. It's not in my curriculum because I don't use pending order. I like instant market execution. Yeah. than putting my order at the pending. Yes.
Okay.
So that's the reason. I don't know if there's another question now. Then I can close and wish all of us good luck.
Please, one more thing. For those of us on 6 months, are we going to be joining this class or there's a separate class?
This is live trading. Anybody that is on 6 months or 1 month or 1 year is allowed to join. Like now, it is also being streamed in about 3 or 4 group. They are following us up there. But now, this market in general. This one now is not just training. This is trading. So everybody joined it. Everybody both on 6 months and 1 year and 1 month.
Okay, so for training,
yes.
How about for training? For training, because we have more to learn.
Yes, so our training to continue. Immediately after introduction, we start bringing the 6 months people into the same training. But we don't put them to introduction to Forex or introduction to this because they past that stage.
Okay. I thought there would be a separate meeting for us.
Yes, there are separate. There are some classes that are separate. There are some classes that are general. For example, live trading analysis is general. For example, yeah, but when we are talking about trading psychology, it's general because everybody needs to learn it. But some basic things like introduction to this, how to set up account, how to open account. That one is not general. That one is sometimes we do it on individual level or on group level. Yes, but other things in general. So we always manage it. People that always leave the classes, people that did for 1 month, immediately their 1 month end, then we will not allow them to join again. But every other person will be like roll over until finish. Again, the 6 months people or our mentorship sometimes is not just on live training, it's also by sending you orders when we are buying and when we are selling. We can send it either on a group or we send it to that person individually. We are trying to buy this, buy that, or sell this, sell that. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, like we have a group of people that trade only oil. So anytime we are buying oil, we always want to let them know because that's the only thing they are interested in. It's only gold, we don't have much people. But our analysis on gold is still okay. It has not formed any drop. I think gold is still rising. So that's how it works. So this one now, we have about how many trades now we analyze today? Euro USD, Australian USD, and USD card. Which other one? I think this trade pair now we are looking at for. Sorry?
You did JP card?
JP card. I don't know. Yeah, and JP card. So
or buy.
Yes, it's on buy, but let's say as four of this trade now, we'll be looking out for them to know when they will be going off, like the market may reverse back to the opposite. So these are the 4 instruments now we are looking out for. But let's just see how we play out. They're all valid now. None of them can have gone invalid. They're all valid until next week or until next time we check it. It has gotten to some certain level. Then we can ask you to leave. Okay, I think this is where we end it for now. If anybody have any other question, the person can contact me or can chat our support WhatsApp. They'll be able to assist you in anything. I wish you all good luck and have a wonderful afternoon.
Okay, thank you.